And just walk us through your recommendation, Lauren. You're overweight, the stock. You've got a price target of $69. Just give us some detail as to the time frame of that $69 target, because we are 63.21 roughly. We're not too far away from that level at the moment.
Very, very true. So, our recommendation on Coke has had to do with how we expect this business to fare in a recession, in a more challenged economic time. We have been generally constructive on companies that had positive operating momentum, top line growth and momentum, sound strategies heading into the pandemic, and then were able to further their competitive advantage through the pandemic because of how well they operated. Coke is an example of a company that took this time as a, dare I say it, opportunity, but to reevaluate certain elements of their operations, of the way that they are structured. They continue to invest behind the brands even as the world was shut down at times, and have been incredibly proactive in, like I mentioned twice already, this maintaining affordability. So those are key tenets of the recommendation. I'd also mention the ability for a company like Coke to manage through an inflationary environment. Of course, I mean, no one is immune from inflation. But when I think about Coke and I think about its relationship with its bottlers globally, the ability to manage for pricing by adjusting the package mix on the shelf, that is a fantastic way to be realizing higher pricing to help weather the storm of inflation, but again, keeping these products affordable for consumers.
That's shrinkflation, though, isn't it? The consumer isn't going to like that.
Well, but the only thing here I'd say is that I would argue, though, that a mini can of Coke stays bubbly, stays cold versus a larger can, right? There are actually, believe it or not, consumers that like a smaller serving. So I think it's a little bit different than fewer chips in the bag, perhaps. There are certainly circumstances where a smaller, more premium package is preferred.